Okay, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Uh, my name is Omar. Um, play guitar in ATSEA.
I'm Liam. I play bass and guitar, sometimes in ATSEA,
Yeah,
and from Portland, Oregon.
I'm from Indonesia.
And me and Omar met at the radio station in UBC
2 years ago.
when Omar was in first year and I was in second year.
Good times.
It took a while, but yeah, we started playing.
So, what's your earliest memory of music or of playing music?
My, well, I've started playing music when I was in grade 4, when my mom, surprisingly, my mom bought me an acoustic guitar after I watched that movie, School of Rock, and right at that moment, like, I really wanted to be a musician. But I've been listening to like a lot of music since I was a kid, since I was like 3 years old, 4 years old. I remember like the Cranberries and Hanson. They were my favorite band.
I guess the earliest memory would be my parents playing like Irish music really loud on the stereo, and I put my feet on the stereo. Apparently, I really like Irish music, really like Amy Mann. Wrote like letters, a love letter to Amy Mann when I was like 3 or 4. Well, I got my parents to write it because I was like 3 or 4. I guess that's my really.
So, tell us the story of ATSEA and how you made Bleak Tropics.
Basically, the songs, most of the songs from Bleak Tropics, were already made way before I started ATSEA. It was just like it was first year university. I bought this guitar interface at the UBC bookstore. It was on discount. I bought it for like $10 or $20. I forgot, but yeah, and then like I just started recording like songs because I was bored all the time, and I don't really like going to frat parties, so like I just lock myself in my room and then just write songs like Never That and what else, Intervention, Nocturnal. Those songs were already like recorded before I released ATSEA, and then after I released like this demo tape uh, in 2014, like early 2014, and then I got someone like my friend Jaffa from Colibri Records contacted me that he would like to make an album with me, and after that I went back to Indonesia and I just start like re-recording those songs and made a few like new songs, and then that's it. He asked what's the project's gonna be named, and I told him like yeah I'll call it ATSEA, because I was confused, and ATSEA like the term ATSEA means like apparently it means confused. That's what it says, but yeah. Also that role of like me moving as a kid, like moving from places to places, also plays a part in the name, and also like Bleak Tropics. The name Bleak Tropics came from one of the songs from the album called Bloom. I was trying to make like a tropical sounding songs, but in a way, kind of like it has this dark tone. Um, but yeah, that's the main story, I guess.
Uh, so, so what's the track progression? Is there like an underlying mood and a story behind the songs or the song titles?
Uh, yeah, for like choosing the song titles were kind of hard. Um, I was because the term I was trying to make like a conceptual album, like a conceptual EP, but it didn't really work out that way. But you know, my like the way I look at the album, the way I like put the track listing or whatever, it's just like it starts off in the morning and it ends at night, kind of thing, and the setting is the beach or like the ocean.
So what's the favorite track that you've written?
My favorite track?
Yeah.
What's your favorite track from the album?
I don't pick favorites, but you know, at any given time when we play it live, like, you know, there'll be a song, well, and it changes every show. Really. But they're all fun to play.
What would you say though? Like, what's your favorite track to play live?
It differs every time, I think. I really like Bloom. I really like the recording of Bloom too. It's got some really interesting sounds on there.
Yeah, for me, when I made the songs, like, I really like the recording of Nocturnal because I put a lot of like string arrangements for that, and I didn't put a lot of string arrangements in the other tracks. And I was into string arrangements back then, and until now too. But like for me, like my favorite songs like from the album is always like the song I like playing live with the band, and I like Never That. I like playing Never That live because it's just fun, you know. It's like a fun song to play live, and I like Intervention, which is not on the album.
So what's your songwriting process like?
Well, it's always like me like sitting down by myself, and then like I come up with like this like riff, and then I like sing it to like a phone or something, like a voice memo, and then if I'm like at home, I would just like record like a rough version of the song, or like just the riff, and then I put like chords on it, and then from that I structure it into a song, like make it like a verse, then a chorus, bridge, and then like chorus again, and then end. Yeah, I'm trying to like write lyrics right now, but I don't know.
It's hard. Yeah,
It's hard.
Definitely.
So why did you choose music as opposed to other art forms?
To get girls. No, just kidding. That sounds douchey. But, I didn't. I started off like playing music because like in like elementary school, it's always, I don't know, people are always like impressed if you play guitar. Like people will be like, "Whoa, dude, that's cool," and kind of thing. Like I kind of want to be cool back then.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for me it was also just like, music was very immediately like exciting, you know, and it had been exciting for my whole life, so I was just like, I want to do this, that's really exciting, like they have fun doing music.
Yeah, I mean, I do kind of like other art forms as well. I was gonna be a filmmaker once, and then I kind of stopped that for a bit. I mean, I still do that in like my spare time, and I do like some graphic designs as well, like designing posters and like some artworks for ATSEA and my other band, Two Doges, and a couple of odds. But like music is like the most, like, I don't know, like it has like greater impact on me because like I can't live a day without listening to music. So I would like to be a part of that.
What would you say are 5 words that describe ATSEA's sound?
Well, I guess relaxing, maybe. Yeah, it's weird because like when we play like at sea live, we're not trying to be like relaxing. We're trying to play like as hard as we can, like as fast as we can. But like when I recorded the songs, I was just like, okay, like I want my parents to like the album, so I'm gonna make this like very slow. So
I try to do that for my parents, and I suppose they still fucking hate it.
5 words to describe ATSEA. It's fast. It's relaxing, I guess, for some people.
Textured, watery.
Watery. Yeah,
Flow.
texture. Flow. Yeah.
Would you say then that you have a strong connection with the sea or with water?
Well, the thing with that water thing is it's just that like when I move around a lot. Like it's never like anywhere far. It's always like within Southeast Asia. Like when I was a baby, my dad moved to the Philippines, and then after Philippines, like we moved to Singapore, and from Singapore went to Malaysia, and from Malaysia I went to Vancouver, and right now my family they're moving again to Singapore again. So it's always like the sea is always like a scenery that I witness often when I was traveling, and like that's how I connect with the water, I guess.
What are your three biggest influences, musically or otherwise?
Musically or otherwise. Well, if it's like based on the album, I was listening to a lot of Richard Hawley back then, and a lot of Fear of Men, and then Beach House. I think those are like my influence. But right now, I've like the new materials I'm writing. They're more like fast paced. So, what's a good fast paced album? Dean Blunt. Oh yeah, no. Actually, like
Dean Blunt's dead. Yeah.
Dean Blunt is a new influence that I've been taking. Who else? I've been leaning towards like beach fossils again as well. And then let me think. Sorry if I'm taking a while.
It's okay.
Um, I've been listening to this this new Indonesian band called Fault. They're coming up with like an album, I think, under Hey Ho Records. I'm not sure which record label, I forgot, but they're very good. I kind of want to make something.
So, as part of a literary journal, I have to ask, who is your favorite author? And are there any books that have touched you and stayed with you until today?
My favorite author. What's your favorite author? Who's your favorite author? I think mine.
I really like Douglas Copeland. He's a Vancouver writer, and he was the guy who wrote Generation X. Which I haven't actually read that book, but I've read some of his other stuff. And he does kind of a lot of media criticism and talks a lot about how the internet is basically changing the way we think, and then kind of elaborates with these stories. I really enjoyed this.
My favorite. Well, my favorite author is Edgar Allan Poe. I read a lot of his short stories. When I was 14, I was into that a lot. I really enjoy Kafka, Metamorphosis. It's a good book. Yeah.
How have they inspired you?
They don't really. Inspired me. It's probably just I really enjoy being scared or thinking about being scared. They kind of influence me that
I
way.
feel like if they made a movie of Edgar Allan Poe's work, ATSEA would be the best.
ATSEA would be the soundtrack to that. Hopefully.
That'd be so trippy.
Okay, so if you were stranded at sea, where would you like to land?
If I was stranded at sea,
Yeah.
where would I like to land? As in I'm in the water.
You're in the water and you can just go anywhere.
I would go to. Where would you go to?
Atlantis, some fantasy land.
Does that have to be like a real place or like
It can be any place you want.
Indonesia?
Yeah.
If it's a fantasy land, I want to go to Jurassic Park. That's my
That
number one
sounds
destination.
stressful.
Nah, dude, that's amazing. Very excited for
Shouts out.
I would go to. I would like to visit Hawaii.
Yeah.
I've never visited Hawaii before.
Hawaii's awesome.
Hawaii's cool. But yeah, just like FYI, I'm really scared of the water, as in like deep waters. Like I have like huge fear of the ocean. Once inside the ocean, screw that. Not about that.
What kind of places do you like to visit?
What kind of places do I like to visit? Well, it depends on my mood. I like going to like music festivals. Like I really want to visit like Austin, Texas for South by Southwest, or for like Levitation Fest. But then again, like I also enjoy like sceneries. Like I really want to go to Egypt and visit like the pyramids.
Yeah, I want to go to Indonesia. Heard a lot about it now.
I've been hyping it up.
It sounds pretty awesome.
Cheap cigarettes.
We get those smokes. I've had a couple of those honey cigarettes, and it fucking tastes really good.
You want to go to a place so I can buy cigarettes?
But yeah, Indonesia, places that are safe, make me feel, really relaxed, not anxious. Because, Vancouver gets to that point where you're in exams and you got social anxiety, and it's a place to be for a minute. But
Yeah. Also, like in December, it gets like really cold and depressing. And I'm just like, I'm not up for this.
yeah, and that's when you gotta take the Indonesian vacation. I would love to go there.
Yeah. Hopefully, like the whole band. Like I'm gonna be going to Indonesia. Like I'll visit Indonesia next month. Hopefully, the whole band will visit next year, next summer. We'll play some shows there.
Conversely, where would you consider your home?
Where home is where my family.
Yeah, I think wherever, we've got friends that are spread out across, the world, I guess, too. And with North America, like wherever friends are, wherever the internet is.
Wherever the people you love.
Unfortunately, the internet, but yeah, wherever the people you love are. I mean, you can go there and just have a homely time with them.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank
thank you.
Thanks.